sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He's
got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Bears want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off-play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's in open space downfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. A strike downfield. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Diving for the score. He loses the football. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Cherry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick strike complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll go to the air on third and short. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Going for it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Bears will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Looking for space. It's gone. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Might as well give it to him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So here comes the Missouri State offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at touchdown, Jacksonville State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Moving away from pressure. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Got it behind the line. It's Grove. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
And the Bears headed quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bears! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Middle Tennessee. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
He'll keep it himself. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's gone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's gone. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. This time they'll go to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off on the counter. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Ramsauer. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And he tacks on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give out of the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on a linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the heat. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Cherry. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll run play action. Card in the backfield. It's McKinnon. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kick is in the air. And the ball comes to rest right there. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back.